Hello, how are you? Welcome to our channel, Quantum Minds. Here you will find the best content about personal development, quantum physics, and financial prosperity. Subscribe to our channel and activate the notification bell to receive our exclusive content. Thank you and happy studying. Neville Goddard. Faith in the unbelievable. There is no limit to what you can imagine and achieve in your world, if you believe. You already have a set of beliefs, some of which may be very strong, but are you willing to go beyond them and enter the realm of faith that logic and reason disregard? If you do, you will break through the limiting barriers of reason and enter a life of unlimited possibilities where all things exist and are accessible to you. The choice is yours. You can start at will and at any time from the premise that the source of all creation resides within you and operates as your own imagination. With God all things are possible, is a familiar refrain, but many find it unacceptable that for humans all things are possible. Why? Because many still do not accept that God and man are one. If you are reluctant to think of God as anything other than a sinister supreme deity, or if you are not yet ready to consider the existence of God, and I hope you are not, you will find it difficult to consciously use your imagination creatively. Your life will remain as it is, and you will bounce around until you are ready to end this particular journey, only to find yourself back on the road, not knowing what and who you left behind, and with the need to move on once again. However, if you can realize that you and God, the human imagination, are one, you will immediately begin to live a meaningful and magnificent life. If you could change your daily experiences by uprooting the unpleasant things and planting beautiful things in their place, right? If you could heal relationships or change the lives of those you love without seeking solutions to seemingly intractable problems, wouldn't you do it? Reason dictates that life as you currently understand it must be managed and tolerated. You know your bank balance, your level of education, your state of health, and the state of your relationships, and there is nothing to suggest that these things can be changed outside of the help on offer. But believe that your imagination is the source of life, and you open up your personal situation. Convince yourself. Convince yourself that it is really true that all things are first thought, and that everything you imagine is true. When you do this, you give yourself the power to fly beyond the limits of reason. You can believe in your work, but if your work is not enough to meet your financial needs, imagine that you have received a raise. Live as if it were true and let go of feelings of insecurity or fear. If you dare to focus your attention on feelings of security and improvement in the midst of what you are going through, you will be surprised at how things change. Apply any technique that speaks to you in times of worry. Exercise. Before you fall asleep, clear your mind of the thoughts that bother you and ask yourself how you would feel if what you want most were true. Take some time to relax. If your mind is too busy making up for the day or dealing with pressing issues, wait until you feel sleepy enough. You will try hard not to fall asleep in a state of restlessness or panic. If you do, you will face the same problems tomorrow. Instead, take a little time for yourself. Tell yourself that it's okay to forget your worries for now, if it helps. Remember that there is nothing else you can do when you are about to fall asleep. For example, if you need money, ask yourself how you would feel if you had money. You don't mean the things you need money for, but imagine what your life would be like with money. Remember, don't say, "I would pay off my credit cards," and imagine doing that, but think, "I would give myself a new car," and imagine doing just that. Pay attention to the nice, pleasant feeling that arises in response and keep your attention focused on that as you fall asleep. I don't know how many nights it will take for your activity to bear fruit, but I do know that the intensity of concentration and the sense of reality, naturalness, will shorten the waiting time. Success and prosperity to all, that's what I wish you.